even par through 2 rounds. The Palm Beach State College men's basketball team enjoyed one of its best seasons ever. This year they won the Southern Conference before falling in the state playoffs last weekend. ESPN 760's Herb Usey explains it's not hard to find the source of their inspiration.
During basketball season, Tony Richmond is pretty easy to find. Every single day, without fail, you can catch Tony at Palm Beach State College men's basketball practice. But for the 26-year-old born with Down syndrome, basketball is hardly a new hobby. It's no coincidence some of his earliest pictures have him dressed in a hoops theme, or that one of his first gifts came from Elizabeth Erling, whom the Palm Beach State College basketball arena is named for.
Perhaps it started when he was born.
But it wasn't until 9 years ago that Tony realized his destiny. His mother, Dr. SANDI Richmond, a professor here at Palm Beach State College, says it was at a summer camp here at the PBSC gym where Tony's career on the hardwood began.
I stopped by the gym to see them, and he was walking out of an office there. And I said, Tony, where were you? And he said, well, I've talked with the basketball coach and asked him if I could help out. And he said, sure, and he'd even give me a T-shirt.
Since that moment, Tony's been the most consistent part of the Palm Beach State basketball program. Every day, Tony gets the practice uniforms ready and takes care of anything the coaches or players need. His career with the Panthers has spanned 5 head coaches. When the current head coach, BUTCH ESTES, took the job before this season, he and Tony needed no introduction.
Well, I met Tony when I was at Miami-Dade, and he always greets the opposing coaches and many times the opposing players. And when I got the job, Tony called me, and he said, Coach, this is Tony Richmond. Do you remember me? And I'm, oh, yeah, Tony, I remember you.
Needless to say, Coach ESTES wasn't going to change the most stable part of his program. In fact, Tony's role increased from that of team manager to something more.
What I thought he would be, he's been everything and more.
After getting everyone set for practice, Tony sits courtside taking notes. Everything from what plays he likes to who needs to step up their game. The players can't help but be inspired by Tony.
Knowing his situation, he comes out here every day and gives it his all like we do. He's part of the team, even though he's not playing.
And a Palm Beach State practice isn't over until Tony says so.
Good job, man.
Tony's also become quite the ambassador for the Palm Beach State Panthers, constantly emailing media outlets, including ours, looking for more coverage of his team. Dr. Richmond said it's always seemed like Tony's had someone looking over him, but the more you talk to players in the Palm Beach State team, it seems Tony's the one looking over them. In Lake Worth, Herb Usey, ESPN 760 on Fox 20.